Are we live? I think we are live. Hi, you guys. Happy Saturday and the beginning of week 4 of the 2019 No Spend Challenge. If you're new around here, short and sweet, each and every week I spend $80 divided into 4 $20 envelopes for the entire month with the goal of not spending money on my credit cards and living on a completely 100% cash diet. Now this week is a little bit different. If you did not see my last video, which I will put up in the cards and in the description box, there was a fire here that did an extensive amount of damage to my garage and carport here in my condo. At this time, I am still waiting for insurance to talk to condo insurance and figure out just cause, but what is not covered by the condo association's insurance covered by my own personal insurance. I'm just hoping that the condo covers majority, because if not, my home insurance will, and then my home insurance rates will go up, and I'm hoping that it doesn't, especially because it wasn't something that I did. This was an accident caused in the common area of my condo. I don't really know the logistics or the legal rules of this. If the condo states they're not at fault and that's what's in their police report, does my insurance still go up because of them? I'm not really sure. If you've ever had anything like that, let me know in the comments during the live stream or down below in the replay. But thumbs up that no one was hurt. My neighbor and I are going through this together. She's also a first-time homeowner, so we are trying to figure out all the logistics of what happens when there's a fire on your property and what happens when you finally need to use that insurance that you paid for each and every month with your mortgage. But even with a fire happening this week, I am happy to say that I did stay on track with no spend, mainly because the weather here was so awful. I would just go to school and come home, and right now I am working extra hours. I teach online as well. It's just a side hustle, a few hours a week. I pulled many hours this week in the evenings just to keep me from, honestly, thinking about this whole incident and not wanting to go outside. I would just come home and teach. Things I did spend money on, and I kept all my receipts because now I feel like a lawyer. I keep everything, considering I've been through all of my mortgage papers and insurance papers. I spent $50 on gas this week, which was pretty good. I'm going to need to buy more this last week because I am traveling this week. Info on that in just a few minutes. But I am leaving the city. I'm leaving Columbus this week. I went and visited a friend during Martin Luther King Day, and I got lunch with him, which was $15 of my personal. And the grocery store, I spent $30, so a little bit of miscellaneous and my $20 there. And then everything else I had, my rollover money and my leftover from this week, I took Christopher out and we just got dinner, and then like nerds we walked to Target. Aw, thank you, Alicia. How do you control attendance? Oh, well, let's talk about this. She asked, how do I fight unnecessary spending? It went away right as you posted it, but I think your question was, how do I control unnecessary spending? Well, last night, took the rest of my no-spend money in cash, and I took Christopher to dinner, and then we went to Target. We didn't need to buy anything. It was just, we like to walk the electronics section. We're figuring out, what is it called? Wedding registries? What is it called? So we like to walk stores and figure out, like, what could we use? What could we need when we get married this year? Walking through Target with no intent to buy anything is the highest form of discipline when spending. Yeah, how do you self-control and not spend unnecessary expenses? Well, honestly, when I want something, I will sometimes take a picture of it, or I'll say, you know what, let's wait till next week, and 9 times out of 10, I forget about it. The hardest places for me to walk by in Target are the makeup section, the really cute like pajama sets. Their leggings, ironically, at Target are really expensive, and I hope they go down in price, but I don't know. You can get a lot of leggings from a store called Gabe's. I don't know if that's all around. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. There are a lot of other places to find leggings and things that I like, so normally for me, when I want to go out and buy something that's not on a list and I don't need it, and I'm especially trying to do no spend, and now more than ever try to save money, because I did pay something very large, I'll tell you in a second, It's a lot easier just to take a picture on your phone, text yourself, and then tell yourself maybe you'll get it later. Howdy from Oklahoma. But what I did do this week, and it is the title of this video, last week and the week before I mentioned I was paying off a lot of things that come to me annually, like my home guard, my quarterly taxes, which are 4 times a year, I guess that's not annual, and the big one was my year's worth of HOA fees. This and about 3 other things, I checked them off a list and I put them away. Also, hello from Oregon, Oklahoma, and Ohio. All the O's are here. But I paid everything off to the tune of $6,800. My home guard was nice enough. They let me charge it on my credit card, which I know I was not supposed to do this month, but I immediately paid it off, and I'm using those points to pay for my vacation flights to New York City in March. That was my one exception outside of not spending on the credit card. If I had it my way, I would have put the $3,600 in